Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to Vamp Plays. I don't know if you guys can hear it outside, but they're cutting grass. I'm sorry if you guys can hear it. I just really want to get this out to you as soon as possible because there are a lot of spoilers to cover for today, and they are all for Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths specifically. They're not any of the commander cards like we've had before. So let's just get straight into it. But before we do, I do want to mention that I made a video explaining that I will be part of the event for, the early access event for Ikoria Lair of Behemoth on Magic the Gathering Arena, thanks to Wizards of the Coast. But yeah, with video top right hand corner, click the I for details, and let's get into the spoilers, shall we? Okay, exile target creature with power 4 or greater. Okay, so this, it feels like a reprint, but yeah, I think it's actually a reprint. It reminds me of, it's definitely most likely a reprint, or at least just a card with the same ability as something else, possibly. Okay. Creature do you control get +2/+1 till end of turn. It has cycling 2. Ooh, 5 to play. Wow. Wow, you're definitely going to be using this as a cycle card, most likely. Okay. When Day Squad Marshal enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Okay, I've seen the what card, and it's a common after also. Okay, now Divine Arrow. Divine Arrow deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Okay. So far, I don't think any of the cards I've mentioned will see lots of play. Day Squad Marshal might, and that's just might. So yeah. Imposing banners or whatever. Oh, it's a dinosaur. Dinosaurs are getting some love, huh? Cost 6 to play, 3/6. And it has cycling. Its cycling costed only 1 though, so maybe in the cycling deck. Maybe. Okay, Light of Hope. Cost 1 to play. You'll get to choose one, destroy target enchantment. You gain 4 life, or put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Okay, now this I believe will see play. Okay, that seems good. It only costs 1 mana, and it's a common. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, the next one, Manned Servo. Cost 2 to play. It's a 1/4 vigilance. I don't see it being played despite the fact that it is a cat. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay. Permitter Sergeant. It's a human soldier, rather. Whenever Permitter Sergeant attacks other humans you control, get +1/+0. Go end of 10. I actually do not like this one because I would prefer them having bonus attack all the time. Not just me though. Solid Footing. Cost 1 to play, so this actually could be, ooh, okay. Cost 1 to play, Flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 as long as enchanted creature has vigilance. It assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, guys. I yawned yet again. Okay. Now, this card, it's a common, yes, but it seems pretty good. If I play on something with vigilance, like, I could play on like a 1/5 vigilance or 2/7 vigilance, something like that. Turtle, a 0/5 turtle. Okay, why not? 0/5 turtle costs 1 to play. Sound legit. Anticipate. Anticipate definitely is a reprint. I know that for a fact. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom in any order. And then we have, I think this is the first uncommon that I've seen in this spoiler, that we've seen in this spoiler so far. So let's check it out. Evan Oddity. Flying, cycling, it costs 3 to cycle. When you cycle, okay, put a flying counter on top. Okay, see, this is good again for cycling deck because you get to cycle it to get cycle effect. So basically, what you're doing is when you cycle this, it's basically just reading as a instant give target creature flying. I mean, that's basically what you're doing, right? Okay. Now, convolute. Counter target spell and let it controller pays 4. Now, I do not know how this would be better than, say, didn't say please, but hey, it could be. And anyway, it's a counter spell, so it makes sense that counter spells were brought up to its age. Okay, let's see, and then we have a creature with flash, cut 4 to play, called Christine. Okay, it's a 1/6. Now we have Facet Reader, Human Wizard, card 2 to play, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, you know what? Not a bad ability, not the worst ability. I can see it syncing up with it is it colors, so that means what blue, so you can put it in an is it deck. That's pretty cool. It's fine. You can make it into a draw deck type thing. And yeah, draw discard deck. Okay. When Frost Linux entered the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls. The creature does it. Oh, okay. So this is actually a reprint. It had different art. That's why it took me by surprise. But I know this card. It's not a bad card overall. Okay. Next we have Frostveil Ambush. Tap up to 2 creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's untap phase. That costs 5 to play, so that's kind of steep, but then again it's at 2 creatures. But if you don't pay it, you can always cycle it for 1. So that's not too bad. Glimmerbell, an elemental jellyfish. Okay, flying, tap 2, untap Glimmerbell. Huh. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, Gust of Wind. This spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a creature with flying. So if you control a creature with flying, it will cost, you know, 3, no. It will cost 2 to play if you control a creature with flying, whereas it will cost 4 to play if you don't. Return non-target land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand and draw a card. Okay, well, for 4 mana, that would be ridiculous. But for 2 mana, it's not that bad. Okay, Hampering Snare, cost 2 to play. Creatures your opponent control get -2, -0 till end of turn, and then you can cycle it if you want. Okay, now, Mystic Sabal. Subdual. Enchantment or Flash, cost 2 to play. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2, -0, and loses all abilities. And then here it says, mutating onto the creature won't give it new abilities. It can gain abilities in other ways. Oh, okay. It can probably have ability counters and stuff on it. But, let's see. It loses all of its abilities. That's actually pretty cool because it costs 1 less than the cards we have now that do the same thing. And it's better. So yeah, this is, I can see this being a staple in a Flash deck, honestly. Okay, and now we have Mythos of Aluna. Sorcery, cost 4 to play. Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. Ooh, that alone is just brilliant. Create a token that's a copy of a target permanent. Okay, and then if 1 mountain and 1 forest was spent to cast this spell, instead create a token that's a copy of, create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except the token has, when this permanent entered the battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Okay, so this alone is super good because you can literally create a copy of any permanent. We have cards in the game currently on Arena that let you copy enchantments or artifacts. We have cards in Paper Magic that let you, copy the opponent's creature. But this lets you copy any permanent. Oh, it said any permanent. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, lands are permanent as well, and it doesn't say target non-land permanent. So in theory, you could copy a land as well. That is pretty big, actually. Who would use 4 mana to copy a land? I don't know. No, yeah, that had a lot. I'm going to see that having a lot of play because unlike the card I mentioned that copies enchantments or artifacts, this card can copy anything on the field, so it's not going to be a dead draw, like ever. Yeah, it's not going to be a dead draw. You will be able to use it for something. Yeah. And it doesn't say only your opponent's permanents. It says target permanent. So you can copy your own stuff as well. The only bad thing is if it's a planeswalker, one of the planeswalkers would die unless it's your opponent's planeswalker. But anyway, moving on. Brilliant card. Okay. Darkling Development. Put 2 to play until end of turn. Target creature becomes a blue serpent with a base power and toughness of 4/4. Okay, and cycling. Okay, I believe this is going to see some play. I mean, can you imagine letting your 1/1s go through to attack, then being like, bam, they're 4/4. Well, one of them is a 4/4. I think blue is going to be getting aggressive. Blue's aggressive. Okay. Wingspan Mentor. Put 3 to play, human wizard. When Wingspan Mentor enters the battlefield, put a flying counter on target non-human creature you control. Tap 3, tap this, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with flying. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, like I said, we have a lot to go through, guys, and we aren't even halfway through yet. That's crazy. Blizz Leech cut 6 to play. Flash, when it entered the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 till end of turn. Remove all counters from that creature. That's what makes this in any way decent. Remove all counters. But it cost way too much for my taste. So I don't think it's going to see any play. Boot Nipper into the battlefield with your choice of a Death Touch counter or a lifelink counter on it. It's a 2/1. It's cut 2 to play, so it's not bad. Corpse Churn, cut 2 to play instant. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's good. Sorry if I'm reading this a bit fast. I'm trying to get through them as fast as possible because, like I said, we got more spoiler today than I expected. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the other 2 into the graveyard. Dark Bargain, which is what this card is called. Deal 2 damage to you. Cut 4 to play. No thank you. That way to enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is basically a shock for black, if you will. It may not apply to face, but yeah, it's not bad. Okay, Durable Coil Bug. Cut 2 to play, it's a 2/2. Tap 5, return Durable Coil Bug from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, I guess I can see it. It's basically like a higher cost. Yeah, card that already exists. Haunted Nightmare, cut 3 to play. It's a 4/5. It's a nightmare. Okay, it's just being a 4/5 costing 3 to play and having minutes is already like super awesome. When Haunted Nightmare entered the battlefield, target opponent put a death touch counter on a creature they control. Okay. So, gents, so this is actually one of them cards that had super amazing attack, but it's trying to give the opponent an advantage. But if the opponent doesn't have a creature yet, then they can't put a death counter on the creature, right? So that I think this is the card in upside outweighs the downside. Okay, Lurking Deadeye. Cut 4 to play. Flash. Lurking Deadeye into when Lurking Deadeye into the battlefield, destroy target creature that was dealt. Okay, I don't see that in any play whatsoever. Memory Leak. Cut 3 to play. Target opponent revealed their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile. Okay, see, this is actually not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. Okay, Mutual Destruction. Cut 1 to play. This spell had flash along with your controller permanent flash. As an additional cost to the spell, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. Okay. Night Squad Commando. Cut 3 to play, Human Soldier. When Night Squad Commando into the battlefield, if you will attack the turn, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Okay. Serrated Scorpion. Cut 1 to play, 1/2. Whenever the Scorpion dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. That's actually not bad. It's basically a burn for black, so that's not bad. Okay. Suffocating Fumes. Cut 3 to play. Creatures your opponent control get -1/-1 till end of turn, and you can cycle it. Don't really see it. Good. Unexpected Fangs. Cut 2 to play. Put a 1/1 counter and lifelink counter on target creature. Call me crazy, but I think this has potential. Unlikely Aid. Cut 2 to play. Target creature gets +2/+0 and gains indestructible to end of turn. Okay. Whisper Squad. Cut 1 to play. It's a 1/1. Tap 2, search your library for a card named Whisper Squad. Put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. Okay, so it can get itself out easier. So I get that cool, that's fine. Okay, now Blazing Volley. Blazing Volley deals 1 damage. Deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. It costs 1 to play. This is like an anti-token card right here. Okay. Let's just bet Gremlin. Okay. Let's just bet Gremlin deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap. Okay, and it costs 1 to play, so that's not too bad. Let's see, Ferocious Ikoria. Ferocious Ikoria into the battlefield with your choice of a trample counter or a menace counter on it. So, that's pretty cool. But you cut 4 to play, so, yeah. Frenzied Raptor. It's cut 3 to play. It's a 4/2. Dinosaurs might get to see play again in the future, so that's good. Again, guys, sorry this video is going on so long. We aren't quite finished yet. Okay. Heightened Reflexes. Cut 1 to play. Target creature gets +1/+0 till end of turn. Put a first strike counter on it. The first strike counter might make this worth it, so we'll see. Lava Serpent. Elemental Serpent costs 6 to play. It's a 5/5 with haste. It does have cycling, but no, I don't see it having a lot of play. Okay, Ricky, Marmoset. It's a monkey, cost 3 to play. When you cycle a card, pick the Moset, get +2/+0 to end of turn, and it has first strike. Okay, Pyroceratops. Pyroceratops. I like that name. Elemental Dinosaur, cut 4 to play. 2/3, trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Pyroceratops. Pyroceratops. Yeah. We'll see. Let's see. Could be a good card. Ranking Claws, got 2 to play. Target creature gain double strike until end of turn. And it has cycling. Okay. Rumble Rock Slide. Rumbling Rock Slide deal damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Okay. Okay, so this, yeah. Okay. Bell Eater Wolverine. It's a Wolverine. It costs 3 to play. It's a 3/2. Bell Eater Wolverine has double strike as long as there are 3 or more instant and or sorcery cards in your graveyard. That's actually not a bad card at all, honestly. It had double strike along with. Okay. Okay. Look at the top 3 cards. Yeah, look at the top Adventurous Impulse. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them. Put the rest into your it into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Okay, it only cost 1 to play, so maybe. Activation Mole. Trample. It's cost 3 to play. It's a 3/3. Whenever Activation Mole into the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Okay. Okay. Okay, Flycatcher Grifford, cost 5 to play. It's a 3/5. Flycatcher Grifford into the battlefield with your choice of a vigilance counter or a reach counter on it. I don't see that card seeing any play at all. Greater Sandworm, got 7/7/7. Greater Sandworm can't be blocked by creatures with power to 11. Okay, Honey Mammoth. When Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life. It's a 6, cost 6/6. Okay, Humble Naturalist. Cost 2 to play. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cut creature spells. It's a 1/3, cut 2 to play. It's not a bad ramp card, honestly. Okay, Ivy Elemental. Ivy Elemental into the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. Okay, okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. Okay, Comet. Cut 2 to play, destroy target creature with flying, ram through. Target creature you control is dealt damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. So now it looks like we have the last ones to go through. Let's see, sudden, again, sorry this video. It's shaping up to be the longest spoiler video for ever, actually. Sudden spirits. Target creature gets +1/+3 till the end of 10, put a reach counter on it, untap it. Okay, and it costs 1 to play. The reach counter and untap it might actually be making this card worth it. Survivor's Bond, cost 2 to play. Choose one or both. Return target human creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return target non-creature card from the graveyard to your hand. Okay. Now, this costs 7 to play. Genesis Ultimatum. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. Put any number of permanent cards from among them into the battlefield, and the rest onto your hand. Into your hand. Exile Genesis Ultimatum. That's actually not a bad card at all. It basically says look at the top 5 cards. If they're permanent, put them in the battlefield. It doesn't say non-land permanent, so you can you could put a bunch of land in the battlefield. It's okay. It's not a bad card. Most of these ultimatums are pretty OP. Okay. Titan's Nest. Cost 4 to play. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. So, it's basically, it's basically some old card but brought back in a different form. So that's actually pretty good. Exile card from your graveyard, add colorless, 1 colorless mana. Spend it mana only to cast a colored spell without X in its mana cost. Okay, so basically it's saying you can't use it to cast artifacts. Okay. Or Hydras. Not a bad card, honestly. You would have to have at least a 3-color deck for it, but yeah, not a bad card. Okay, then we have Yoan Sky Nomad. Let's see, Companion. It costs 5 to play, but 7. Companion. Your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size. Oh, okay, so 80. This encourages a bigger than 60 card deck. Okay. Flying. When Yorkin enters the battlefield, exile any number of other permanents you own and control. Return the permanent to the battlefield at the beginning of the next instance. Okay. So that doesn't seem too bad. I'm curious if it's going to be banned from Commander or not. Oddly enough, there was actually a card that already got banned from Commander from this set. There'll be a link to the card, top right hand corner. There'll be a link to the video rather. Adaptive Shimmer. Cost 5 to play. Flash Adaptive Shimmer entered the battlefield with 3/1/1 counters on it. I don't think it's worth it. Sleeper Dart. Cost 2 to play. When Sleeper Dart entered the battlefield, draw a card, then tap, sacrifice Sleeper Dart. Target creature doesn't attack during its controller next in tap phase. Then we have Spring Jaw Trap. Cost 1 to play. Flash. Tap 4, tap it. sacrifice spring, draw trap. It deals 3 damage to any target. Okay, then we have okay, so these are gaining life lands brought back. Evolving Wilds got reprinted. Yeah, these are all like tap for like the dual colors and gain 1 life. So that's pretty cool. With Thoros, we got Scrylands. Now they are bringing back life gain lands. These are all reprints as far as I can see, and these are the cool looking lands. While we're here, there are like 6 cards I missed from yesterday, so I will go over them real quick. They're lands, okay? Okay, so if you control creature with 4 or greater, you can tap 3, tap this, draw a card, and then this counts as a mountain, plains, and swamp, which is pretty cool for some cards. This counts as a 4th island, mountain. These are good for tower cards, honestly. Okay, and then we have this, Porca Parrot. Okay, it costs 4 to play. It's a bird beast. Mutate is 3. Tap, that creature deals X damage to any target where X is the number of times that creature has mutated. So just mutate it a good 20 times so you can win the game. I'm kind of joking, but it's technically possible. Okay, easy prey, cost 2 to play. Destroy target creature with convert mana cost 2 or less. Okay. Lead the Stampede. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. I actually think we went over Lead the Stampede. That's probably something we went over yesterday. Vulpikit. Cut 4 to play normally. You can mutate it for 3. Flying whenever this creature mutates, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Okay, Cannon Bounded Prodigy. Cut 2 to play. It's a 2/2. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. That's not bad. And then tap 7, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a non-human creature from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in any order. Not bad at all. And then finally, from what we haven't seen, we have Winata, join the Arab forces. Whenever it's a 4/4/4. Okay. Whenever a non-human creature you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible till end of turn. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in any random order. Okay, so that's not bad. And with that, that was this spoiler for today. Sorry the video's so long. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in a future video. Later.